Beautiful people. Good morning to you. Or good evening, good afternoon, good middle of the night, whatever time it might be for you. I am Foxy Fiona, and I am live here to chat with you guys with no topics today. I texted my friend, I said, I'm gonna hop on live and drink my coffee. She said, it's a great idea, what are you gonna talk about? And as I read that message, I realized I had no idea what I planned on talking about. So I was like, yeah, I don't know. But I think I should go live anyways. So I guess the first thing we can chat about is this coat that I'm wearing. It's a Silver Fox. It's available for sale. Posted it up yesterday. So there's the newest one that's been posted up. Absolutely gorgeous. The natural shadowing and just dimension created by the fur. Oh, I love that. It's one of my favorite things about Silver Fox. I feel like a lot of people always tell me that Silver Fox is their favorite, but a lot of people don't really know why it's their favorite. Like, they're not really sure why it's their favorite. So I think, for me anyways, it is the dimension and the colors of the fur, the shadowing that it creates automatically, the way that that looks when it moves and creates new and different dimensions and shadowing. I'm a really big fan of that, so I think that's why I love the Silver Foxes. But I'm not sure why some of you guys are super obsessed with them. But anyways, if you are loving the dimension of this the way I am, it is for sale. It's listed up. It's on eBay. I had to think about that for a second. It's up on the eBay. So go check it out. She's gorgeous, super soft. Love it. Caught the magnificent Silver Fox coffee time. Yes. I almost wore this one yesterday for my coffee chat instead of the pink one, but I realized I hadn't put it up yet. So I was like, oh, wait, I can't wear that one yet because I haven't even put it up yet. They don't even know it's a thing. They don't even know it's real. I was like, so let me do the pink one, and then today I wear the silver. So guys, it's Tuesday. It's a beautiful day. Just kidding. It's Monday. Just kidding. It's Monday. Still a beautiful day. I'm just slightly less joyous about it being Monday. Went to the gym last night. Worked out. I was really sad because the sauna was closed by the time I finished my workout. So that sucked. But that's okay. It is what it is. But what about you guys? What are you up to for the week? What are our goals? Is the weather getting cooler where you guys are yet? How's the weather where you're at? I would love to know, because obviously I'm able to enjoy my furs now in the mornings. I suppose I could also probably wear them at night, as long as it's not raining. It's supposed to be some rain, I think, most of this week. We need some rain though. This poor earth. She's so dry. She's crying tears of fire. I love that Silver Fox. Thank you so much, hon. I just posted it up for sale. It's up on my eBay. She's gorgeous. I was just saying, Albertus. I can't talk. It's so soft, so nice. I bet I'm from the Netherlands. Fabulous. Always cool here on the California coast. Those just don't feel like words I would normally put together. Like California and cool. Well, cool in terms of temperature, because cool and California definitely go together. It's getting better than the weeks before. Yeah, same. It's definitely cooling down here. I was in the Netherlands 2 weeks ago, and it was pretty freaking warm. But it cooled off, actually, a little bit, and then I was able to wear my fur hat downtown in Amsterdam, which was fun. Good morning. I'm planning on going to town for a few bits and pieces. A couple of odds and ends, a couple bobs and billies, you know? That sounds fun. I actually also think I'm going to go with my friend today. Take a little adventure into town. I haven't done an adventure into town in a while. I go, excuse me, I go into town often to go to my doctor's, or like right on the edge of going into town. And I'm always like, I should just go downtown and like enjoy the day. But then I'm like, do I really want to walk around all day? Do I want to do nothing? Like, I end up just deciding usually against it. So anyways, because I've had so many appointments, I haven't had any free time to go downtown. Do you smoke? I vape. Cigarettes, no. I do not smoke cigarettes. They smell bad and they make my stomach upset. It's supposed to be winter in Australia, but it doesn't feel like it. Oh, I'm sorry. Good old Aussie. Aussie. I made a new friend recently from Australia. She was the pianist on the piano bar. She's really cool. Really fun lady. She reminded me very much of me, but like, you know, older and blonde, fit. But her personality reminded me of me. She liked wearing really fun, crazy outfits. Often mostly described by the audience as looking like a mermaid. Like, her whole thing was just like bright sequins, blues and pinks and purples, and just like she would wear these like glittery skirts with crop tops, and she was just really cool. I really liked her. And she'll be going back to Aussie soon. Her contract's almost over. It's funny how once you've lived something, you can't like unlive it. Like, you can't take it away. You can't remove it from your brain. Like, it's just now a new part of how you operate, even if it seems like a subtle thing, like you might not even realize. But you literally just like, you can never go back. You can't unlearn stuff. Anyways, I thought of that because like now I hear Australia and like I just think of this person, right? Like, I'll never think of Australia as the same again. Like, before, I'd think of Australia and I'd think, I went on vacation, I've been there, I've seen the opera house, but now it makes me think of a person, and I think that's sweet. I think that's sweet. Anyways. My coffee today is French vanilla. It's freaking delicious. Just wanted to say that. I'm trying to think if I can come up with a topic. You guys liked yesterday's live, so let me like fucking lock in, dude. Let me find a topic we can talk about. 1 second. Garbage man's calling by. You're doing great work, people. Great work. Okay, topic. Let's see. Topic to discuss. We did Etsy and eBay yesterday, which is like the big news. Oh, I know what I'd like to discuss, actually. Podcasts. Do you guys like podcasts? Do you guys watch podcasts? Is that like a thing that any of you enjoy? I love you forever, goddess. Thank you. Thank you for all the O's. It really made me feel loved. What did I say? I love a casual fluff. Silver fox over a hoodie is a vibe. Thank you. Honestly, high key is. Or also, just like I said last year, I did like a whole video about it. Sweatpants in a fur, dude. Crazy. Fur podcast. Yeah, depending on the topic. Okay. So that's my problem, is I'm not really good with the topics. But I was thinking, if I just had chats with other people, essentially I'd be doing a live, I guess. It wouldn't really be a podcast. It would be like a live interview, I guess. Live podcast? Is that a thing? A live podcast? I guess they're all kind of live, right? And then everyone just goes back and clips and edits the good stuff, I guess. Anyways, I don't know. I was thinking that maybe it could be fun to do some like podcasty type thing, where I could just interview a different person in the fur community, ask them some questions, we have like a conversation, I can tell them, my views on certain things if they would like to know as well. Just to like kind of, because I really was enjoying doing the lives with people for a while, so it could be fun to get back into. Yeah, you missed the lives of the other queens. Yeah, it was fun. I really did enjoy that. It was a really good time. I feel like I really got close to a lot of people that way. There's just like a different energy when you exchange energy directly. I'm not sure if Ruby would want to. I could ask her. She'd probably just wear her mask. But I'm not sure if she would want to. Mark and I have already discussed doing a live. We were supposed to do one, but then we ended up seeing each other. So we postponed it because I was like, we'll just do a live together when I see you. But that ended up proving to be very chaotic, very all over the place. Very hard to follow. Originally, I thought I was just going to meet Mark, and then Rock the Coat was there, and it just became very chaotic very quickly. Like, 3 people is a lot to, like, chat and, like, hold a conversation, especially when you have comments coming in. And we had 2 phones going, so, like, my Instagram Live was going, and Mark's Instagram Live was going. And so, like, we're trying to, like, read both, and then, like, I'm too far from the camera, I couldn't see anything. Like, that was definitely a lot, so I think 2 people is the way to go on something like that. That would be interesting to see what kind of conversational tangents you'd go off on. Yeah, I do be going off on my little tangents. When I hit a topic, like, when it just comes up naturally, that's why when my friend was like, what are you going to talk about? I'm like, I don't know. But when something happens and it catches me, I go off, dude. I go off on a freaking tangent because, like, if I have an opinion on something, I've formed a very solid opinion on it. I've given it thought, probably ask others' opinions, unless I knew I didn't want other people's opinions. But once I have that opinion, I'm pretty versed in letting you guys know this is what I think. What fur is your favorite? I don't have a favorite fur. I answered this on live yesterday, and I said it was my leopard with raccoon trim and hood. But I don't really have a favorite. I just depends on what mood I'm in, what energy I want to give off. Speaking of energy, though, and I talked about this on my live yesterday, I don't get much phone battery. My phone doesn't last very long, and I'm obviously outside, so it's not plugged in. I don't even know if I have an outlet out here. I don't think I do, because I was going to hang Christmas lights out here, but then I realized I didn't have an outlet, so they're inside. Yeah, there's no outlet. So unfortunate. Okay. I love your fin raccoon. Thanks, yep, that's also for sale. If you love it enough, you can own it. Up for sale. I guess that would be a topic for you guys. It is the last week of August. I almost said April. The last week of August. It is fur buying time, people. You need to start looking and figuring out what is going to be your new fur for the season, because by the time you order it and then it ships and it gets to you, it's going to be fall. It's going to be cooler in your city. It's going to be time that you can wear it. You're going to have that event that pops up in the middle of September that you totally didn't know was happening, and you're going to be like, oh my goodness, I have a fur coat. I'm all set. So don't forget to get shopping for those. Who the hell is Alice? I don't know who that is. All I can think of right now is Alice in Wonderland. Like, all I can see is the friggin' Cheshire Cat. And, like, he's just like... Do you want one of those super freaking ginormous coats like Mark has? I've been asked this a few times. Yes and no. Mostly no. Yes, because it's huge. It's amazing. Visually aesthetic as fuck. Like, such thick fur. So massive. Like, wow. But logistics. It weighs 40 pounds. 40 pounds. Okay? That's a lot. I have health issues. I have a bad back. I have problems. I don't think carrying around a 40-pound coat is going to be super good for my health. 2, functionality. If it's that long and hanging, I'm probably going to have to wear heels. So now I'm also walking around with 40 pounds with high heels on, because I'm not going to let it drag on the floor if I go outside. Which leads me to point 3. It's not really an outside coat. They're not really outdoor things. in my opinion, Mark is so brave for going out in them, and also so strong for wearing them all day, carrying them around all day. But realistically, no, because I like to wear my coats out, and I like to buy coats that to me are functional coats, like ones that I will wear out into the world. As much as I love making content for you guys and creating videos and such, like at the end of the day, my love of fur is beyond the screen. I love wearing my furs. I love them. And I forget where I was going. Just love it. Oh, the extra big coat. Yeah, I can't really justify spending thousands of dollars on something that isn't gonna leave my house. The 40-pound, thousands of dollars fur that I bought that doesn't leave my house is my blanket. Because that's where it belongs, in the house. So that makes sense to me. I can justify that. Its functionality lies in the home. So, like, it makes sense to me. Spending thousands and thousands of dollars on something I can't even wear out of my house, and it's supposed to be something you wear and is a fashion thing, I can't justify that. Now, I would, and this is what I said last time, I would crowdfund one. If enough people told me that they were willing to donate to it, I would crowdfund one. And I would keep it as a content coat. And I would use it to make videos for you guys. Only. Like, that's what it would be for. Or if someone wanted to gift me one, buy me one. But again, like, they're very expensive. So, like, unless you want to be, you know, my devoted, loyal lover, I just don't know that a full dedicated one is likely. And I just, yeah. So, I would crowdfund one. I wouldn't buy one outright. Any other questions for me? No? Great. Okay. Well, if there are no more questions, I have no thoughts in my brain. I might even need to have another coffee. But I do need to get ready to go gallivanting with my amiga, my friend. And I hope that you guys have an amazing, amazing, amazing week. You have one question? Okay. We have one last question. I can only imagine what it's going to be. Your questions are always very nice statements, usually. Alright, type. Let me see that question. Do you like South Korean series? Do you read, like, K-dramas? The K-dramas? Doesn't matter, because I can answer your question. Nope. I don't really like TV. Don't really watch a lot of TV, and when I do, I watch crime shows. Straight up. Not gonna lie. I love it. I like Criminal Minds. I like SVU. I like 48 Hours. I like Forensic Files. First 48 is a different one. Like that show as well. Any other crime shows I can think of that I like to watch? I used to like Castle. The show Castle. Anyways, I like crime shows. That's pretty much my go-to thing. It's really the only thing I watch. There's probably something psychologically wrong with me that watching horrific crime on TV brings me peace and calms me down, but we'll deal with that with a therapist later, somewhere down the line. But yeah, I love crime shows. It's really the only thing I watch. I lived in Korea, and I have many Korean friends. I had the Korean Netflix when I lived in Korea, which, by the way, was lit. They had great stuff on there. If you have a VPN, definitely check out Korean Netflix. But anyways, Korean Netflix, great. And they have tons of the Korean shows on there. Are you Korean? Or do you just like the K-dramas? What is your biggest biggest? I don't know. Some people look at big as different. So there's big and poofy and fluffy like this is like big and poofy and fluffy, or like big in terms of like it goes all the way down to my legs. Because I have a full-length silver fox, which I would say is probably the bigger one. It has a giant hood, but it's a feathered fur, so it doesn't have the giant voluptuous look of a regular fox fur. so it doesn't have that giant look. And then, yeah. But then, like, big, wide, probably that Finn Raccoon's pretty big and wide. This one's big and fluffy. I have a turquoise one that someone gifted me. Turquoisey blue. Do you ever have problems with customs when buying furs from overseas? I'm always scared that they'll get confiscated or something because Australian biosecurity is insane. So I always tell everybody to be sure to read their own country's custom laws on furs, because I just can't possibly know every single country's. It's impossible. So like for me, for example, in Germany has a very high tax on incoming furs. Or clothing. It might just be clothing as a whole. Not really sure. I think it's clothing. In Korea, they had one of the highest incoming port fees on incoming clothes. It was like 40%, I think, maybe 40 or 50% of whatever you paid, you then had to pay again additionally in taxes to the country of Korea to keep it in the country. So I always say definitely look up your own country's laws. That being said, there's only so many codes you can put in. I do my my labels at home for the coats before I ship them. So what I like, you can only put so many codes for what is in it. And when it comes with the material part, I just choose other. Because it's not one of the 2 or 3 that it lists. So I choose other, and then it doesn't make me write in what kind of material it is. And then I just choose the overcoat code. Because it is an overcoat. You know, like, it's not a puffer, it's not, you know, like, whatever. So, and then I usually will write in the description of what it is, instead of writing, like, silver fox fur coat, I write winter fashion coat. It is a winter fashion coat. That is what it is. And I have had no issues. I've had no one have any issues to anyone that I've ever sent to, and I've shipped at least 4 times to Australia. At least 4 times. At least 4 times. Like this year. So I know that I can ship to Australia. I guess I would just say that the key is like just kind of being honest, but maybe just not as detailed on your forms. And I've actually had someone who's reached after. Okay, I don't know what just happened. Instead I have bad connection and disconnected. I don't know what just happened there. Sorry. But yeah, just always being honest, but maybe just like a little less detail. I feel like, I don't know, the most recent package that I picked up, actually, I had to go into the customs office like myself. Oh, is that better? Hello, are you guys there? Okay. I don't even know what I was saying now. I hate when things interrupt. Well, either way, just being honest. But I had to go to the customs office. That's what I was saying. So this past time I had an order, I physically had to go to the customs office. It's not the first time this has happened to me, but they made me go into the office, and I had to cut open the box and show them the coats, and then, you know, they filled out a bunch of paperwork for the taxes, and then I had to, you know, pay the taxes and take my box off. So you'll be contacted by customs. They will reach out to you. Another thing I always would suggest is when ordering, there's usually a section to put your phone number as an option. It's optional. Put it there. Put it there. Do it. And then when I give you the tracking number, put the tracking number into some kind of an app. Track it the whole time. It's very simple. That being said, I'm actually having an issue right now. I cannot find a package, and I spent a long time now searching for it, and it just keeps telling me that it's in this general area. It's about 10 minutes from my house. Will not tell me what fucking post office it's at. Just give me an area code. So I Googled the area code to see how many post offices are in that area. There's like 47 fucking post offices in this tiny little section of town. Awesome. So I may have to spend my entire day tomorrow running around to every single freaking post office in that area code. I'm hoping I can just go to one and then they will tell me, like, oh no, it's not here, but it's here. That would be so much easier. I'm really hoping that's what happens. But we shall see. Great Silver Fox. Thank you. It is up for sale. Enthusiast.luxury. Be sure to check it out. More to come. More things to come soon. The weather's finally cooling down, so I can plan and schedule a photography day for a few more coats. It will not be this today, but because I have other stuff I have to do today, but I think this week we'll have some time to set aside, as long as it doesn't rain. I just need a little bit of time in the morning. It can rain while I make the post. I just need it to be not raining when I'm doing the photos. Am I going to save the live? Yes, and it will be posted up onto the YouTube. So I'll save it on here, and then eventually I'll archive it on here, and you'll have to go watch it on YouTube. I'll probably just clip it from here, post a small clip, and then you'll have to go watch it on YouTube. Maybe I will do that, actually. We'll see how it goes. But I actually really like getting my interaction up on the gram. I feel like you guys are my most interactive audience as far as stuff, but I'm also the most dedicated to this audience, so yeah, that's probably why. Will you have a trip to the UK or Paris? I've been to both. I've been to the UK and to Paris. I went to London just the other day. But I've also been to Wales, Scotland, Paris. Paris is like 4 hours from me. Not that far. No, actually, it's more than that. It's like 6 or 7. But it's not far. Coffee. Yes, good morning. Coffee time. Isn't this such a pretty cup, guys? I like pretty things. I like pretty things. Guten Morgen. Do you travel with your furs? Yes, I do. You not see my post on vacation? I don't know if I traveled with anything but furs, to be honest. Yeah, I travel with my furs. It's one of my favorite things, actually. I love traveling with my furs. I've worn them on planes. I got a seat upgrade in Taiwan because I had a silver fox fur coat on. And the gentleman was like, ma'am, you come with me. And I was like, huh? He said, you come with me. Your coat too squished here. Very nice. And I thought he was going to try to, like, take my coat. Like, that's what I thought. He was going to bring me to a coat hanger or something on the plane. I didn't know what to do. And he's like, grab your bag. I was like, what is happening? Brings me up to this massive, comfortable, gorgeous beige leather section business class. He says, for you. And then hands me a menu. I got a free meal too on a 1-hour flight. That was the other thing. It was only an hour. I was like, damn, I wish this was a really long flight. That'd be sick, dude. But it's so cool. But I swear, to this day, it was because of my coat. If I didn't have that coat on, I would have been chilling in my normal seat. So, good times. Good times. And that was a silver fox, yeah. I wore that. That was a good time. Wore it to the ice bar in Queensland. In New Zealand. That was sick. Queenstown, not Queensland. Queenstown. Right? Queenstown, New Zealand? I've been to many places, you guys. Men can wear furs too, yes. Yep. Yes, they can. Sometimes there's a few men on here, I'm like, damn, they're looking way too good in those furs. Like, how you make it look like that? But I'll tell you the answer, and it's the same answer every time, regardless of the face, model, body wearing it. Confidence. You're just confident wearing it. You guys are always asking me, can so-and-so do this? Can somebody do this? Yes, you can. You can do anything if you're confident in it, if you have good reasoning, if you're a nice person. You can do whatever you want. Do it. Do it. You know? So. Do you think you'll wear furs? Give it a go. Give it a little good old college try. Okay. They inspire me, but for an athletic leisure is a flex. Yes. Well, it just shows you, like, I don't need a fancy place to go to wear this coat. Like, I don't know. It's a flex because, yeah, like, yeah, I just wear this coat on a regular Monday with my hoodie. What's up? Like, I feel like it's less of a flex when people show up to an event with their super nice item that's been living in their closet for years and no one even knew that they had it because it's been hiding in their closet. Like, no. It's a bigger flex when I show up to the event and everybody goes, we knew you'd have a fur on. We were taking bets on which one, though. Like, do you know what a flex that is, dude? I think that's so cool. Like, I love when I show up places and I find out people were taking bets on what I might be wearing. That's hysterical. That's hysterical, guys. I'm not even here yet and you guys are already talking about me. You're so nice. But it's a real thing. And by the way, for the record, that night, none of them were right because I wore one that was new and they had not seen it yet. So nobody won the bet. But it's so funny. Alright guys, my phone is actually dying super quick. So I was already halfway through saying goodbye to you and then didn't say goodbye to you because I had one more question. But then the questions kept coming. So I just kept going. But I do have to let you guys go because my phone won't make it through the day and all the errands I have to do otherwise. So I hope that you've enjoyed chatting with me in my manic Monday antics as I do. And I'll see you guys very, very soon. I hope you're having a wonderful rest of your week. Cheers!